Guys, welcome back to the channel. It's the first exchange of funk, and I'd like to welcome you to the Kaiju number 8, chapter 30 review. Now, I like this chapter because in the last chapter, we saw Shishiro was on his last legs. He weren't doing too good, and Captain Mina entered and started to turn the tide for the 3rd division. Now, personally, I'm happy. I'm happy that Mina showed up because we get to see what the strength of a captain looks like. Because we saw Shishiro, and he's pretty powerful. No, I'm not trying to throw any shade on Shishiro. Shishiro handled it. He held down until Mina got to the battlefield, but ultimately he wasn't enough. But Mina, she came in 96% blast into the Humanoid Kaiju's shoulder, blows it apart, and then, you know, this chapter 30, she shows us why she's the 3rd division captain. Because again, she released another 93rd shot and a 96% shot. My apologies, at the Humanoid Kaiju, but she has her tiger companion Bakko supporting her, who acts as like a brace or like a pillar whenever she fires the cannon. So the tiger will step behind her and just basically help brace her whenever she fires her weapons. But again, hits the Kaiju in the shoulder, and this Humanoid Kaiju, he's not doing too good now. I bet he's wishing, he finished off Shishiro when he had the chance and left. But Mina gets a transmission in, telling her that the Kaiju's core is on the back. She hears this, calls for Bakko for support again, and fires another shot, but the Humanoid Kaiju manages to dodge it, which is seen by Noki in the radio tower, let's say. And this Kaiju is he's regenerating fast. He has a super fast regeneration ability. I guess this is a trait of all the Humanoid Kaijus, that they have this super quick regen, and it's not causing trouble for me now. It's something that Anoki and the others are taking notice of, and you very well should be. So this means Kafka will have has similar regenerative abilities. So we could see some good gory Kaiju on Kaiju fights with Kafka later on in the series, maybe in the next chapter, because Kafka is on the scene now alongside Mina, but Kafka's on the side, as is the other soldiers. Ikaruga and Nako Namishima. Forgive me about the butchering of the names, but their pictures should pop up on the screen in order for me to for you guys to understand who I'm talking about, because you probably don't with my pronunciation of these names. But Shishiro is still here. Shishiro, and like I said, he's pretty worn out from fighting the Kaiju for so long, but he's still in it. And like he says, one final push, and he's not, like I said, he's not on his last legs, but he's close to like passing out or reaching his limit, because he's unleashed his combat power, which is only at 63%, which is still pretty good, but based on how much he's been putting in trying to hurt the 2nd Humanoid Kaiju, it is helping. I mean, he says himself he'll cut out the joints in order to cut off its mobility, allowing Mina to release a barrage of shots at it. But we know Shishiro's already passed his limits. Anoki in the tower reiterates this point, and she says your suit is already well past its limits. But you know, Shishiro, he's not going to listen. I mean, he's the vice captain. His job is to clear a path for Mina, so he's not going to just sit back and let Mina do all the work. He's still going to do his duty as a vice captain, and you got to love that. I mean, I do. But we also see Kikoru come out of nowhere over Shishiro, and she's on it. She's on it to take on the Humanoid Kaiju, and she uses her water skimmer, but it doesn't even do a scratch. And this shows like the level between her and Vice Captain Shishiro, that she's pretty strong herself, but she doesn't she pales in comparison to Vice Captain Shishiro, and Shishiro pales in comparison to Mina. So it's kind of a mirroring thing. So but Shishiro I like because he reinforces Kikoru to keep going, to keep hacking at it, so he can create an opening to cut deeper, and I like this teamwork between the two. So Kikoru's still going at it. She goes for his leg. She tries again, but again, this kaiju has some super strong durability and regeneration, because we saw all the fighting it took, the shots it took from a captain level opponent, a vice captain, and now Kikoru's coming in, but it's not enough because she slices through, but her suit overheats, so she's looking like she's down for the count. And we're not down for the count because I say that a lot, but she may be at her limits for now, so she may need some time to rest because she's overheating. So, but Shishiro sees this and he thanks her, so he releases number 6 8-fold slasher. But Shishiro's not giving up. He keeps hacking and slashing because like I said, he has a flashback to when he first met Mina, and she says, when I need to shoot a threat, I need you to carve a path for me, and that's what he's doing. And Shishiro's going in. He's going in because he says that's the only thing that proves I exist. I gotta cut and clear a path. So he's determined. And I love the determination from him. He's still at the kaiju, weakening it, giving Mina a chance to take it out once and for all. Now he's finally after all the hacking and slashing, he's managed to expose the core. But now the core's exposed. That gives Mina her chance to blast away the second humanoid kaiju, and she does. She released another 96% shot with her tiger companion Bakko supporting her, and it looks like because the blast takes out most of his upper body, and you should see a shot and it's the final spread. It's the final panel of the chapter, and we see Mina blast a hole through the kaiju, as it looked like he was about to release his own final attack, but it looks like he's taken out, in my opinion. So but then we've seen crazy regeneration, unless maybe he's able to shift his core. He shifted his core at the last second, which I don't believe he's been shown to be able to do, but again, these humanoid kaijus are no joke, so maybe next chapter we'll see Kafka have to join the fray and help support. I mean, I love this chapter. It was great to see some more Mina action, and I like to see Kikoru in there because we haven't seen her for the past few chapters. We saw her when she was first given her giant battle axe, but we didn't really see anything else after that chapter. Again, we've seen more development from Shishiro because we've seen his grit in this, and how his unwavering loyalty and determination to his captain and to the defense force as a whole. Now, this is getting me hyped because this is only the 3rd division, and because we've only seen third division members so far, and they haven't stated how many divisions there are. Will it be like a Bleach situation where there's potentially like 13, the Gote 13, potentially there's 13 divisions like in Bleach, so there's 13 divisions of the defense force. I mean, I am kind of seeing some similar, not parallels with Bleach, but maybe because it is still that militarized faction, so potentially we may see that. But you guys tell me below what you thought of the chapter. For me, I loved seeing more Mina action, seeing what she's capable of, and I completely forgot she even fought with a tiger until this chapter, because I forgot because I wasn't even focusing on the tiger Bakko in the last chapter. But this chapter is clear that she has a she has a tiger companion, which why not? Like I said, I want to see more from the tiger. But that's the chapter, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you thought below. Keep it fresh, keep it funky. Peace.